Hello everybody, my name's Atley. Welcome back to my SnowRunner hard mode playthrough in Tatra Force, picking up exactly where we left off in the last episode, loading up 6 slots of sand into the Tatra Force with its 4-slot trailer. We need all 6 sand. We crafted them at the end of the last episode with the generator, which you can just maybe about to see, and we've got to get these sand taken up to the brick factory, which is just up here. Turn them into bricks. The factory's already preloaded with cement, and then get those bricks back to the paper factory. So that is the task for the start of this episode. So just get these loaded. Pack and unpack, and then attach to that trailer, repack all of it, and then get ourselves out of here. 6 lots of packaged sand, so that's a new cargo. Yeah, packaged sand, a new type of cargo for this region. Don't know how much it plays in the future regions, but something new. I'm assuming I just spiral my way out of this. I'm not taking it out of the ramp that I used to get into the quarry. So I'm assuming I just follow the spiral out. Alright, looks like there's a choice here. Let's turn the engine off and have a quick look at the map. Not much of a choice. I could either go that way and try and do a sharp turn, or just keep going all the way around. Maybe be brave enough to try that. I don't know though. So whack it in low too. We are in all-wheel drive. Stick the diff block on as well, because this is behaving like a very heavy cargo, as you'd probably expect with 6 pallets of sand. It's probably equivalent to oil barrels and cement, isn't it? Trying to take the corner wide there, but our turning circle wasn't then enough to bring it back in. This is the... Is it a lodestar that we have to recover? I might just chuck a rope on it, and as long as it's not endangering... say as long as it's not endangering, and then I nearly get myself off a cliff because I'm looking at the lodestar, not at the force. But as long as it's not endangering the force and the sand, I'll just pull it with me until I get possibly where that waypoint is, and then I'll leave it. We'll spiral around the quarry again, but I will leave that lodestar there, and then the Zix hopefully can pull that out. I've left the Zix down in the quarry. Longer drive, but I think it's a safe thing to do rather than trying to mountain goat it up any of these ramps. Just spiral around the quarry for safety. It's quite a cool quarry though, isn't it? I prefer it to the quarry model that's been used on other maps. I think the Michigan and Tamir quarries were the same model. Right. Oh, my truck decided to cut out and have a holiday. Quick photo opportunity there. Looked quite cool, pulling up that hill with the sand on. That might be the thumbnail, we'll see. Right, brick factory. So I want to deposit all 6 sand, and then I want to craft 6 lots of bricks, and then I want to load them onto the loading platform, turn around, reposition my trailer, and then work out the route that I'm going to use to get them back. I'm going to drop the trailer there, get myself so that I can turn around, then stick the trailer on a rope and bring it with me. Right, get it done. Pull the crane, pack and unpack my cargo. I'm also going to shift some fuel into my main tank from the roof, and then we'll reattach, repack and get out of here. Now I'm not keen on taking the gully that I tipped this truck and this trailer over in 3 episodes ago. So I think I'm going to take the proper long route round, more or less to the gateway, on the basis that quite often in this game the longer route is the quicker route. So just to be clear on what I mean there, I think I'll come back in towards the quarry, down through here and through the logging station, and then take this road out to here and then go up through the main road of the map, rather than trying to, as I've done before, fight my way down this gully and potentially lose my cargo in the process. So it's a longer drive, but I think it'd be worth it. Or at least I better try it. Because it would be madness to try doing the same route that's caused me so much trouble before with this trailer and a full cargo. I'll tell you what, let's mark up the correct thing, because this should be the last delivery of this paper factory. And then last delivery of paper factory means the last contract on this map, apart from logging, which I do need to look at. The other main contract is the railway stuff on Greenwoods River. I don't know that I've driven a big truck along this route. I've only ever scouted it, but on the map it looks better than the gully, so I'm hoping. And as I think it was Friday said in comments, this red trailer, the way it dug in to the soil and tipped over and caused me loads of trouble going down that gully, is probably because it's only got a single front axle. That dolly could probably do with a double axle dolly, really. Just to repeat, my intention is to complete all of the tasks on this map, possibly including the logging, before then going back to Greenwoods and going through the railway contracts and any logging needed there. Be nice to get to the point that I don't have to come back to this map at all. Alright, so this little river crossing could be a little bit tasty. Yeah, because if you go just upriver of that line that I just did, it's pretty sticky mud. So that was the right line there, I think. So there was a new game, well, it's kind of a demo, a free version on Steam for PC at the minute. It's a game that I've been keeping my eye on. It's been on my wish list for a little while. It's Truck World, and I think the main game is going to be Truck World Australia, and I don't think it's the same company, but it's like a American Truck Simulator, Euro Truck Simulator type of game, I believe, but based in Australia. And it's been something that I've been quite interested in potentially for the channel. And I got really excited because a couple of days ago they released the driving school free demo version of it. And I have to say, it's a beautiful looking game. But as devs, I don't understand the logic that goes behind a release like this. Because first of all, it appears to not work with any steering wheels. It supports them, it says it supports them. I've got a Logitech G920 with a pedal set and shifter, and it's what I'm using right now to drive this game. And that's not a particularly unusual set of gear, right? Logitech G920 with a shifter. But the game doesn't work with it. And if I try to select that, the steering wheel's back to front, it doesn't recognise some of the buttons. The pedals and brakes are back to front. You have to press the brake down to release it. It's just a complete terrible configuration of this wheel. And then as a content creator, even worse, people that have made videos of it and stuck them on YouTube have immediately got copyright strikes because the music that they use in the game isn't licensed. So immediately the copyright owner has been taking down people's videos that are trying to promote. So you release a new game nowadays, you pretty much need content creators to be advertising it for you. And they've released a game that gets people's videos taken down for copyright strikes and doesn't support steering wheels. So hopefully it gets patched out, and if you guys have tried it, I'll be interested in your opinion. But hopefully it gets patched and fixed. And at least giving me the option, because there's in the sound settings there's a master volume, but you can't turn the music off, so therefore you have to mute the game if you want to put it on YouTube, which is just bonkers. I can't understand how any modern developer can feel that that works. So I'm really hopeful that they fix those issues quite quickly, because I was hoping to do a few videos based on that driving school and see how I got on with it and see if you guys were interested in it becoming part of the channel. But no, the way they've implemented it at the moment is just not usable for YouTube or even just for playing, I don't believe. Now I've just... Oh, shall I? I was in the brink of saying I've made a snap decision there. Whether or not I'll be better off sticking to the road. No, I'm going to stick to the road. Yeah, and then an ATS or ETS style game set in Australia, to me, is quite interesting. I quite like the idea of that. I haven't done ATS or ETS on this channel because I think they've been done to death. I'm not sure the internet needs another series of somebody playing that game. Don't know. So yeah, interesting you guys' thoughts. Have you tried it? It came out on the 10th. So at the time of recording, I think I'm recording this on the 12th. I say I think because I'd have to look at my phone to confirm it. But yeah, it came out a couple of days ago. Truck World Driving School, and it's a free download on Steam for PC. And I'm really disappointed because it's been on my wish list for months, waiting for it to come out and try it. When I saw it, I got really excited, and then after about 2 hours of trying to... I actually started recording as a first look, me and you look at it together for the first time. I did it as a recording, and then I just turned the recording off because I couldn't even get it to drive. Spent about 2 hours trying to get my steering wheel configuration, trying to build a custom configuration that would work, because the default one definitely doesn't. But no, even with the custom configuration, like I say, the brake pedal, if you let go of the brake pedal, the brakes are on full, and there's no option in there to reverse the axes. So it's just bizarre that they could release a driving game that doesn't support wheels. SnowRunner hasn't got the best wheel support, as we know. We've discussed that before. Plenty of people have issues with it. There's lots of things. You can't control the camera from the wheel. When I'm doing the camera here, I'm using a mouse that I happen to have built an extra little shelf near my steering wheel to allow me to use the mouse, because you can't look around with any of the controls on the wheel. So SnowRunner's not got brilliant wheel support. But, yeah, that other game has completely missed the boat. Hey, this is exciting. Coming into the paper factory with the final load of cargo. I'm just going to refuel. Probably enough to drop off this cargo anyway, but... and then we'll see about this cutscene. Get the paper factory finished. Engine off. Cargo. 6 lots of bricks. Paper Factory Section C complete. Fantastic, we did it. Thanks for all your hard work. Here is your reward. 35.5 grand. It's not bad. And then I gather... let's drive out and have a look. But I gather there's going to be somewhere here to load up cellulose, because... what that should have unlocked now is we've got this truck trip. Wisconsin truck trip, which is 16 lots of cellulose. Okay, so I can do, so you can collect them from this corner. Cellulose. Oh, it doesn't look like a manufacturing place. I thought I might have to bring it like logs or planks that they can turn into pulp to make cellulose. I thought that would have made sense, but no. It looks like it's just a normal loading platform. To load up cellulose. 16 lots, which sounds like 2 trips in the 8-slot trailer to me. And they have to be delivered to the railway station down on the Greenwoods River map. Right, so I'm going to leave this one here for now. What do I do next? I think let's finish this. While the Zix is down there, let's finish getting this Lodestar back to base. Which, like I say, might need repairing anyway, but... I already took all of the fuel out of that generator. I think. Let me double check. Refuel generator is empty, yes. So I'm going to take this up the crazy ramp that I used. That I came down with a Zix, a generator, a force, and a trailer all in convoy. Some things have gone down, isn't it? And we want to get that lodestar on a rope. Take it with us. So where have I got to take it again? It's up there. I think I'm going to explore this way. Because I know that there is a trail. And I know it looks horrible. But I'm in the Zix, so I'm going to see if that's doable. Just for fun. No pressure. Take as long as I want with this, really. Yeah, pretty chuffed to get that paper patch finished finally. It's funny that the Zix is struggling with that. But I guess it's a mud tires on dirt situation. What's that path ahead of me then? Handbrake, quick look at the map. Yeah, let's do that. A better shortcut. Let's just keep going up that way. Drop the rope. Get myself forward a bit. And then reattach the rope. Pretty rocky, weaving through the trees. Titanium small tree. Okay. Not as much of a trail as I thought it was. Maybe that way to the right looks better. Right. So I rejected the idea of exploring this route with the force and some metal beams on. And looking at it from this angle, that was probably the right choice with that 4-slot trailer. But, oh, hello. Steady on there, Lodestar. Get back on your wheels, please, pal. Atlee recovery. How can we help? Darn it. I just wanted to put a slightly longer line on. Give it more chance to flip back on its wheels. Yeah, you'd hire me to recover your truck, wouldn't you? The state of the thing. I'm not sure if it needs repairing and refueling, but what I'm going to do is just take any fuel that's in it Yeah. Not close enough. Yeah. I'm going to take any fuel that's in it out and say that's my fuel, and then if they need if it needs repairing and refueling, obviously I'll have to put it back. Oh. Yeah, it needs repairing at least. Let's have a look, see how many points it needs. It does need refueling. So repair, have I got enough? 600, yes I have. Needs 385, but a lot of that will be damage that I've done to it. So that's me getting my just desserts. And then refuel. Spare wheel and roof supplies. Finally, thanks for your help. 10 grand, that's not bad. We're up to 243,000. That's not bad. Right, so what next, if anything? I'll jump into the Pike. I've got those vehicle spare parts on top of the mountain. Let's see if we can get up there and pick those up. Because we're going to basically work through tasks now. For the rest of this map. Obviously this episode's nearly done anyway. But we're going to work through tasks. Let me select the right one a sec. So it's this. Is it New Horizons? Yes. So we've got the trailer down, but I dropped the cargo in the process. So I need to get up there with a crane truck that can load the cargo. Is it here? I think it might be, but let me check the map again. Yeah, okay. Pretty horrible location. These aren't, you know, I'd describe them as gullies because they are gullies. They're like washouts, aren't they? They're not, this isn't a trail by any stretch. I'm using it as a road, but it isn't. This is struggling more than an Land Rover did to get up this. Right, so there's a marker. What's my best way to get to it? Try this way. So somewhere on my left downhill. There we go, there they are. There's the two vehicle spare parts that we dropped. Restore the crane, pack the cargo, backtrack, turn it round, get back down the same way we came in. Be a little bit careful not to tip over. I probably could drive forward down the hill to get out, but I think there's a little bit of safety in doing the route you've just used on the way in, rather than going off into the unknown. Downhill, gravity's got to be on my side, hasn't it? It was fun. It is like a big truck rally car, really. No! I was having fun. Too much fun. Oh. Why'd I do that for you, Egypt? The trailer's only here. I was going to get that delivered. Well, it's not really a cliffhanger, is it? Because it's dead easy to recover. But I am going to have to leave this episode here. Let me just put it into daylight mode. We have a camera so that we can see it a bit better. I mean, Pike, which generally is quite a stable truck. But yeah, I've hit one of those rocks, haven't I? Coming downhill on an adverse camber and hit a rock. Having too much fun, going too fast. So I'm going to leave this episode here and just get this back at the start of the next one. No pressure. Because the episode is slightly over the normal recording duration that I do, so I don't want to get involved in doing a rescue right now. Not really a cliffhanger though, is it? But anyway, I am going to leave this one here. I hope you enjoyed the episode. I hope to see you in the next episode where we'll carry on doing some tasks and maybe get into a bit of logging, or at least have a think about the logging. But all that's for next episode. So hope to see you then. In the meantime, thanks and goodbye.